Because I'm officially a nerd, I've gone ahead and never wetted my TI-84 Texas Instruments Plus Silver Edition calculator as a prelude to never wetting my iPhone. And we'll see how this works. I've already gone ahead and never wetted the back side, and on the front side I also applied NeverWet, and you can kind of see where it's dried along this edge here. I might have to reapply over here, it's just not that dry. I taped off the screen, and I didn't tape off the buttons. So what I did is I took a spatula and I went ahead and just rubbed it off each button. You can kind of see as it pulls up, it's a little film. It's a little easier to pull it up than it is to tape off each one of those. And I left one button unrubbed or unremoved just to see if it'll actually work through it. If not, I can go ahead and scratch it off again. So you can already tell that it's working, because if I take a little water here and I pour it on, you can watch it build up and flow right off. And my water bottle apparently had some leftover residue of something in it. And actually you can see where it's bubbled up and sat on the calculator, where it actually had peeled off the stuff, and you can see where it didn't stick to the ones that I haven't peeled off yet. But it just bumps right off. You can actually tell on my paper I was using as a backing where the NeverWet is, because the water won't stick to it, because it's already, the paper got actually NeverWetted. I've also gone ahead and covered the front and the back of the calculator, just the outside though, not the inside. And at first you can feel it. It actually feels a little bit rough. It's not as smooth as it used to be, but this is actually pretty well on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and bolt it back up, and we'll see it in a bucket of water. Alright, got it bolted back up. Battery's back in it. I did not coat the batteries. It turns on, gives me the RAM cleared. Alright, got the calculator, you can see it's working. This is the first submersion, fingers crossed. It appears to be fine. It likes to float. There's lots of bubbles coming out. But it just comes right out. Water's just beating up, falling right off of it. There's definitely water inside of it. Apparently I didn't snap it all together. But still running, just fine. Apparently the buttons don't work anymore, so for future reference, make sure you tape the buttons over if you do this. But otherwise, I think I have a completely submersible calculator. And we'll see if we can get these buttons working. Alright, so I've actually opened up the NeverWet calculator, and I went back in and scrubbed off all the buttons with my little spatula here, and all the backs of them, not the front of them. And the calculator still is pretty much unresponsive. For some reason it keeps thinking, occasionally it thinks I punched number 3. And other than that, it doesn't work. So while it is waterproof, it is not a happy calculator at the moment. I don't recommend never wetting your calculator. Apparently there's something in there. I don't think it's actually the buttons anymore, because none of the buttons are actually obscured. So it might actually be something else that is being interfered with. That's not the buttons. You can also actually see the NeverWet on the surface here, and if I pick at it, you can see it kind of peel back. So I didn't get great adhesion in every spot, but really glad that I tried it on my calculator before I tried it on my iPhone, because it could have been my iPhone that I bricked. The iPhone has a touchscreen, so it might be okay, and it might just be the electronics in this calculator that are affected, but I think I won't risk it, and I'll wait for somebody else to be the guinea pig there, and I'll just let everybody learn from what I did here. So Good luck never wetting.